So, finally, the beta leaks have surfaced all around the WuWa community and leak channels like Gemberry, Seal, and others. If some of you watched the leaked gameplay of Qingxiao and Jingran, you know how wonderfully Kuro Games has implemented the visuals and effects in their animations. From here onwards, you will get upcoming videos on the upcoming upgrades in the game format, new quality of life updates, events, and many more. Just hit the subscribe button so you never miss any of my videos on the upcoming stuff and updates on Wuthering waves. In today's video, you get to know about the resonance chains or sequences, whatever you call them, and the weapon info of Qingxiao and Jingran, including what kind of passive and main stats their weapons provide. Now let us begin with the weapon stuff first. Rovers, hold the line. If you are completely tapped out of Astrite and that next 5-star character is staring you down, stop scrolling. You do not need to drop a full $100 in the official store when U7 Buy exists. This is the absolute most trusted marketplace for Wuthering Waves top-ups, backed by thousands of real reviews on Trustpilot. They give you two distinct ways to save. First, direct top-up. You literally just type in your user identification number, pay, and your Astrite hits your account in seconds with zero info sharing hassle. Second, login top-up. You temporarily provide your details and they recharge it for you. It takes a second longer, but it is even cheaper than direct. Right now, U7 Buy is running a massive 16% discount compared to official prices. Both options are 100% secure, delivered fast, and completely ban-free. Use my code JINSI at checkout to stack an extra 5% off on top of those already low prices. Click the link in the description or pinned comment. Jingran is a fusion element resonator who deals in an HP fluctuation mechanic and deals heavy attacks to enemies. He has dual forms which also have different visuals, though the core animation style is similar in both forms. The first one is Blade form, which is his normal one, and the second one is Lantern form, in which he deals a massive amount of damage on the ground. In Blade form, you have positive Yang stance and stacks, and the same applies to his Lantern form, which has negative Yin stacks and attack stances. You always spawn into battle in positive Yang form. He also has a resource mechanic known as Qi, which fills his forte bar to perform different stances. He also has counter dodges known as Explore the Depths and Guard the Light, along with Shadow Step as a movement skill that deals fusion damage. If you are curious about his kit and want to grab info on his full kit, you should watch my recent video on his kit leaks after this video. Now let us discuss his weapon details. He wields a Broadblade as his weapon type and uses a Spear Scythe in combat animations. His signature weapon has a base attack of 413 and his substat is HP percentage at about 72%. If we look at the passive of his signature, we get to know that the weapon passive increases all attribute damage bonus by 12%. When you cast an intro skill or gain a shield, this weapon grants 1 stack of Nature's Order and 1 stack of Cradle of Life. This effect can be triggered through gaining a shield once in every 0.5 seconds. Stackable up to 6 stacks and lasts for about 7 seconds. Now, let us see what Nature's Order will do. This increases the fusion damage by 10% and will go up to 60%. The next stack is Cradle of Life. When casting a heavy attack, it consumes up to 2 stacks of Cradle of Life. For every 1 stack of Cradle of Life consumed, heavy attack ignores 15% of the target's defense up to 30%, and this effect lasts for 2 seconds. Jingran's weapon is done, and now it is time for his sequences. Sequence 1, Yin and Yang in Harmony, the ultimate law of being, the damage multipliers of resonance skills, Encroaching and Netherworld, in Yin stance and resonance skills, Scorching and Afterlife's Guide are increased by 60%, and also your resonance skills are now immune to interruptions. Sequence 2, a Solitary Lantern, Across Lands, Shade, Trodden. The damage multipliers of Heavy Attack Soul Raid and Stardom Meander are increased by 45%, while in the Yinghua state, the damage multiplier of both Soul Raid and Stardom Meander is increased by another 45%. Upon engaging in combat, Jingran gains the following effects: restores 300 points of ki and restores 25 stacks when Jingran's Ghost Shroud is below 25 points. He also gains Netherworld's Boon, which increases damage amplification by about 180% for 4 seconds to his Heavy Attack Soul Raid and Stardome Meander. Sequence 3, World's Course shifts, each to their rightful path. When Jingran casts Heavy Attack Soul Raid or Stardom Meander, he gains 5 points of Ghost Shroud. When Jingran casts Resonance Liberation Burial of Thousand Souls, Yang changes, Yin Unites is replaced by Yin Yang Everflow, which grants Jingran additional attack based on max HP. For every 1000 points of Jingran's max HP, he gains 72 additional attack up to 2520. Sequence 4, where reality meets illusion, where living meet dead. When a resonator in the team gains a shield, all resonators in the team gain 25 all. Attribute damage bonus for 30 seconds. Sequence 5, Ends return to beginnings, truth of life laid bare. When Jingran takes a fatal blow, he will not fall from the air, but will instead gain a shield equal to 50% of max HP for 15 seconds. This effect can be triggered once every 10 minutes. This shield will not be passed on to the incoming resonator. Sequence 6, as favors and feuds fade, new stories await. Targets take 40% more heavy attack damage from Jingran, and the damage multiplier of Qingxiao Wangliang is increased by 50%. During Yinghuo, if Jingran is the active resonator in the team and there is a target to lock onto, Jingran continuously summons Qingxiao Wangliang to attack the targets, dealing fusion damage which is considered heavy attack damage. Qingxiao Wangliang can be summoned this way at an interval of 1 second for up to 12 times. The available summon charges of Qingxiao Wangliang reset when Yinghuo state ends or is cancelled out. Here finally comes everyone's beloved senpai, Qingxiao, the main damage dealer of the Aero element. She is a Tune Strain and Aero damage dealer DPS who uses a gauge with Zvither Heart and Sword Soul, which is a mechanic to fill her forte. Her rapid aerial attack animations look very elegant and beautiful at the same time, and she also has a sword flight exploration utility, or an ability of hers you could say. Qingxiao also has a heavy focus on airborne combat. Her Resonance Liberation unleashes a huge burst of aero damage and activates a key buff called Clear Heavenly Mind. Mind Perception Lock is the biggest mechanic in her entire kit, as she constantly stacks this debuff on enemies, and the more stacks they have, the more damage they take from her strongest moves. Again, if you are interested in her kit, just watch my recent video on her kit info after this video. Okay, now let us get into her weapon. She wields a sword as her signature weapon. Her signature weapon has 500 base attack, with 36% crit rate as a substat. Her weapon passive increases attack by 12%. After applying Tune Strain, shifting, you gain 11.2% aero damage bonus, which lasts up to 2 seconds, stacking up to 5 times. This effect can trigger only once in every 0.5 seconds. Upon reaching the max stack limit, she gains the following effects. The duration of the aero damage bonus effect is extended to 15 seconds, and while the effect persists, aero damage ignores 10% of the target's defense. Well, the info details on her weapon are done now, and it is turn for her chains or sequences, whatever you like to call them. Sequence 1, like clouds that meet and drift apart. This sequence increases Swordlight Ward max stack limit to 2 seconds. Casting Heavy Attack, String Blade additionally grants 1 stack of Swordlight Ward. Sequence 2, like petals that fall without a sound, Heaven's Clarity is now enhanced. When casting Heavy Attack, String Blade, Qingxiao now applies 5 stacks of Mindlock on nearby targets. During Heavy Attack, String Blade, she will gain stacks of World and Chorus equal to the highest Mindlock stack count among nearby enemies. Each stack increases the damage multiplier of Heavy Attack, Heaven's Reckoning, which she performs in her ephemeral state by 3% and is removed after casting Heavy Attack every time in this state. Sequence 3, Dreams, Fade, Sword Abides. This increases the crit damage of her Resonance Liberation by 100%. The max stack limit of Mindlock on nearby targets is increased up to 25. It also enhances her inherent skill, Sea of Thought, World of Dust. When resonators in the team deal Tune Break damage to mistuned targets affected by Tune Strain, shifting this applies Mindlock equal to Qingxiao's Mind Coalescence stacks and 2 stacks of Tune Strain interfered, which can be triggered 1 time per target. When Qingxiao is knocked out, she will not gain Mind Coalescence, and all current Mind Coalescence effects are removed. By the way, Mind Coalescence has a maximum of 25 stacks and lasts up to only 30 seconds. Sequence 4, wherever the road leads, side by side, When resonators in the team apply, Tune Strain, Shifting, attack is increased for 8 seconds with a cooldown of 20 seconds. Sequence 5, Cold Steel that longs to warm the snow. This sequence will increase resonance skill, severing note, judgment, damage multiplier by 100%. Also, the flight kite consumption of sword flight is reduced by 30%. Sequence 6, Cleanse this tarnished age. Till all runs clear, targets take 30% more damage from Qingxiao's heavy attack, string blade, and heavy attack. Heaven's Reckoning ephemeral transcendence, and also from her resonance liberation when cast. The buff effect provided by Qingxiao responding to Tune Strain interfered is increased by 60%. When casting heavy attack, String Blade gains stacks of Exorcising Seal equal to the highest Mindlock stack count among nearby targets. When casting basic attack, String Blade, mid-air attack, String Blade or basic attack, ephemeral transcendence. If Exorcising Seal has reached 10 stacks, Key Perdition will be triggered, dealing arrow damage equal to 400% of Qingxiao's attack, which is considered basic attack damage. This effect can trigger up to once per second. Exorcising Seal has a maximum of 50 stacks. Triggering Key Perdition reduces Exorcising Seal stacks by 10. Upon entering combat, she gains 50 stacks of Exorcising Seal. The first cast of heavy attack, String Blade additionally applies 7 stacks of Mindlock to nearby targets. Phew! If you watch the video in full and understand the weapon and resonance chains of both Qingxiao and Jingran, congrats! Now you know which weapon to pull and which sequence node or nodes are the most valuable for your DPS. If you enjoyed the video and liked the simple explanation, be humble and give a like to motivate me for more of this kind of informative content. If you are broke in the game and want to top up, just check out U7Buy to get amazing discounts and also apply code JINZI while topping up or buying. Link is in the description. Thank you for staying until the end, and I will catch you in the next video.